I think one of the realities is that we're a lot more diverse than we used to be. Well, part of the question talks about the new hymnal. I'm part of a church that doesn't use the hymnal, never has used the hymnal. We sing using PowerPoint. I'm part of a church that probably the majority of the people would not know the difference between what we traditionally have called hymns and choruses. I can remember this is years ago when we were out for lunch after church one Sunday, and a number of us were talking, my age, my generation, were talking about hymns and choruses. I don't know the conversation, but all of a sudden Josh, my son, who was much younger then, reached over and started tugging on me. Dad, what's a hymn? Like, he had no idea, and my kids now still don't talk about hymns. They're all songs. Some are faster, some are slower, some are longer, some are shorter, some are more upbeat, but they're just a song. Some they like, some they don't like, and they some of the songs that they like are hymns, and some of the songs they like are what we call choruses or worship music, and some they don't. So that distinction is gone. I think that's good. I think we're reaching, as churches, reaching a lot of new people that maybe didn't feel comfortable with what we traditionally 20 years ago, our churches would have been all pretty similar. I know when I first started pastoring in our denomination, our conference, I'd go to the conference and somebody would stand up and say, let's sing, was it 606 or, was it Praise God from All Blessings, or whatever the song was. And everyone knew it. And I didn't know it. And it was just assumed that that song. No one in our church now would know that song. It's not part of our history, not part of who we are. But that's okay. It does create a challenge when we get together now for joint services. How do you find something that fits for everyone? We're probably part of the church that we're a part of right now, to a certain degree at least, because it's a good fit for us. And part of that fit is worship. And how we sing and how we do worship. And so when we get together as a denomination, as a group of churches, there's that variety, and how do you find something that fits and works? And so sometimes that's a learning process for us, and we have to be stretched, and we have to be willing to worship in other ways, and that's a good thing. But I would say, if I had to choose between that commonality and everyone doing the same thing and a diversity where lots of different people are attracted to different churches for different, I think I would choose the second one. The diversity is probably a good thing. And I think it's allowed us to reach out to new people that maybe wouldn't have connected with us previously. So I'm thankful for that.